Welcome to Dropping Evidence and How to Avoid It. To begin, let's say we're talking about pandas. What exactly is dropping evidence? Well, first you're going to talk about your topic, and then to say that you're going to drop evidence means that you're directly putting a quote at the beginning of your sentence without any form of proper introduction. And so, what was wrong? Well, before inserting a piece of evidence, it's important to introduce it to the reader. What exactly are you about to do? Well, you're going to say, according to a nonprofit organization dedicated to researching pandas, and then your quote. It makes your paper a lot smoother and lets the audience have less back and forth between what they're trying to decipher. Of course, you're going to want to go further, though, and introduce it even more by establishing credibility. So you're going to introduce your topic and then say why exactly you picked this source. There's so many sources out there. What makes this resource curated and perfectly selected for your paper? And so let's say if I was talking about pandas, the Worldwide Fund for Nature is a good resource, and I mentioned that they have the 20 standards for charity accountability, essentially letting my reader know that this just isn't any random source and that I selected this for a particular reason. And then of course you're going to go back to stating you're about to use your source and then state your citation. Credibility is incredibly important, but almost as important as tying it back to your thesis. You're going to want to have a claim, some type of thesis, the main idea of your paper, and then you're going to pair it with your evidence and make sure that there's reasoning behind it. Always tie it back to your main idea. And so if we're talking about, the endangerment of pandas, we could talk about it's evident they need our help, and tying it back to our thesis, we can remind them about the solution, problems, proposal that we have in mind. So to tie it all back together, you're going to want to talk about your topic and then discuss exactly why you cited this particular piece of evidence. Then on the next sentence, state where it's coming from, website in this case, the quote, and then tying it back to your thesis. Do all this and you'll have an excellent paper. Thank you so much for watching.